Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, and welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down and nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, of some very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listener's discretion is advised. Listener's discretion is advised. That was under 20 seconds, yes. It's very quick. Most of you could not understand because hypocrites would listen to rap but won't understand what I'm saying, okay? It was very clear. I've been saying that for quite some time, for like at least 2 or 3 years. Always since 2012. Okay, looks like my hook shots. I make my 3-point hook shots and shit, and they be going in. I don't miss like 10 in a row no more, even at half court. Sometimes I make 2 or 3 in a row. Sometimes I even make 4 to 5 on a good day. But if you don't know me, please read my description box. You cannot compare me to no man on the internet. Please don't do that. I'm cringy on the YouTube for a good reason, because I don't want a whole bunch of people watching me. I don't need the attention, and I ain't got the time for it. Offline, I'm professional as well. I do things offline. I don't do these things. I do this thing on the internet because it's therapeutics for me, as I said before. And there's nothing, satire about me. Nothing satire. But you can take it as a satire if you want. Okay. But let's get on with the subject now here. This subject is going to be about what is your job as a woman? What do an alpha male expect you to do as a woman? If you ever encountered one, if you can pass off his questions. Okay, like I said before, please watch more of my videos to understand who I am. I'm one of those rare alpha males who don't look at money as a way of showing a man is alpha. Okay, all right? Just want to make that shit clear. All right, because a man don't need to be... See, the thing is that lots of women think a male is alpha because of what other people say, but they don't understand. Okay, there's only 10 to 13%, 10 to 15% of alpha males out there. They don't play games. I was once a beta and a beta alpha, and now I'm an alpha. Okay, now when people look at Kevin Samuels, people assume that he's alpha because of the way he talks. But you gotta check his credentials. Check his credentials if you really want to know if he's alpha or not. Look at my credentials versus his, then you'll understand. I'm not a professional image consultant. I do other things. Okay, I'm a therapist. I'm a gynecologist. I'm a psychologist. I talk to my own psychologist. I help the government. I get paid through the government. I travel abroad. Got videos. I do all sorts of crazy shit. Just check my videos. Check my credentials. Now, most of you women, when you think of alpha, you listen to other people and you're also biased. You don't understand what a real alpha is. But I've already made that video too many times. So let's go down the list of what these individuals are again. A beta is someone who's like a nerd, either living with his father or his mother or some shit. He has not moved out of the house. That's a beta. He's more likely shy, not having confidence, nerdy type, the nice guys. Okay, these are the betas. They're still in their early phrases. They might have gaming skills. They might have knowledge and shit, yada, yada, yada. They might be this average looking to below average looking because they haven't really been out there. They're the innocent boys that a lot of women tend to cross over because they're too innocent. There are more virgin men in America than there are virgin women. Fact. All right, we got that? Okay. A beta alpha is someone who has taken the so-called red pill. I'm going through these beta. It's only three types of men: aggressive males, passive aggressive males, and aggressive males. Okay, it's only 3 types of men. Same thing for women. Yada yada yada. Okay, not going to be too technical about it. Beta alpha males have matured, as the red pillers would say. They're red pills. That means they're going to whine about women. They're going to whine about women or take advantage of women's weaknesses. Because that's what I was. I was a fetish beta. I was a beta alpha male at one time. And not a simp, though. But I would cater towards women for a charge fee. Because I'm on the alpha side of a beta alpha male. Okay. Because I don't mess with women just because the sexuality side of them. There's a lot of beta alpha males who are most likely thugs. They're more likely beta alpha because they love pussy. Okay. They think of pussy. Okay. They trying to cool you. They don't have anything on the table. When you take them out to dinner, they expect some pussy, okay? So they could be red pillars or whoever you want to list. You could list a whole ton of them. You may see Obama as an alpha male. He's not, okay? If you say may see Will Smith as an alpha male. He's not, okay? All right? Most of the beta alpha males are simps. Now, after a male has realized his potential and his standards, because most men who are beta alphas don't have standards, then it's on to the alpha male. The alpha male only focuses on one thing. That's family is business and money is power. That's all they care about. You don't do for them. It's a trade-off. There's an application process. You could look at a pimp as more on the negative side of an alpha male. And the alpha male, I learned from the pimps and the hustlers that told me, okay, that they don't fuck use vaginas. And I seen shit in my life to make me convinced that I know what an alpha male really is. And it's not a man just about money. It's a man about pizzazz, a man about charm, a man about knowledge, a man who's into his health, a man who has order and discipline in his life. He doesn't fuck around. An alpha male does not fuck around. Trust me. Most of you guys and women have not had a proper father figure. Trust me on that too. You had a beta alpha male in your family, okay? All right, trust me on that, okay? An alpha male he's not a dictator, but he has enough sense to say, if you want to change your mind, here's your way out. He's going to sign a prenup. He doesn't believe in marriage. Most beta alpha males believe in marriage. Real alphas don't believe in marriage, okay? They believe in polygyny and virginity and health, which is most important. Now, let's get on. Now, since you understand the gist of what a beta alpha male is and an alpha is, the thing is that what your job is as a woman when you're with an alpha is, firstly, what type of person is that alpha male? Is he about his health? You better be about your health. If he's about a game, he's a gamer. If you don't even have to be, everything he is. You don't even have to be a spitting image. It's his desires. And his desires should be very simple. Okay? Respect him at all costs. Never say shit behind his back that's not true. Never complain, okay? Now, you can suggest something if it's too hard. You can talk to your alpha. But if he always going to put shit on the table, he's going to put everything down. He's not going to give you free money. You're going to be trading with him. Everything is a fucking trade. It doesn't matter how you are. If your virginity is priceless, so he's going to respect that more than a female who's not a virgin. That's obvious. Okay, he don't care how much. If you suck a hellified dick, and he's an alpha, he's going to get worried. He's going to be like, oh, how many dicks are you going to suck? Because you're not going to be able to deal with an alpha, because alphas don't deal with just monogamous relationships. They just don't. I've never seen that before. Okay, because I saw a guy who was like getting his tea bags licked all the time by virgins, and he didn't even want to fuck them. He had women on standby. He had his iced tea and shit, sitting, sipping and shit, giving knowledge to guys and shit. But there's not a lot of guys like him I saw. I saw him in North Carolina when I went to a party or some sort of club I went to. This is in North Carolina. This dude had at least 50 women who were virgins, testified virgins, sucking his dick again. So do you really want that? I don't think you want that. Because 9 times out of 10, if you want an alpha, you want a so-called 6-figure income guy, you can go to the beta side. Those beta alpha fuckboys. That's what they are. Beta alpha fuckboys. You want a 6-figure income guy because you think you look pretty and that's all you get. That's all you're going to get. But with alpha, they don't play that shit. They don't do monogamous relationships. Alphas don't do monogamous relationships. I repeat, alphas don't do monogamous relationships. They don't believe in marriage. They can go through a ceremony, but there's no contractual agreement. There's no contractual agreement with no fucking alpha. Like I said before, I've been to Africa. I lived there for 2 years and I got videos of it. So I already proved to the world that I'm an alpha. So that's all I really wanted to say about that. What to expect when you're dealing with alpha. It's a job. It's a fucking difficult job because you're going to be sharing yourself with other women. It's that simple. If you don't like the idea of being with that man, because, it's just you and him, no, that's not possible. That's why I tell you guys and you women that you don't know what a real alpha is. Trust me. They may have, like Kevin Samuels, alpha like speaking. You can talk, okay? But that don't mean he's fully alpha. You understand? Okay? Like me, in my situation, I video record my life. My life is more interesting than most of y'all guys. I traveled abroad. I got videos and shit to back up what I'm saying. But he can't do that. He's just doing therapy. And that therapy shit that Kevin Samuels is doing, that's a toll on his soul. Because I get paid for mine. I don't do that shit. I solve problems. I don't talk about problems. You come to me, you'll get your problem solved. And I'll tell you what you are capable of having and what you're supposed to be having. A lot of you women have to settle for who you are. You have to settle for If you're the type of female that have been already fucking with thugs, you might as well just stay with the thugs, because ain't no alpha gonna want you. All right? Ain't no alpha gonna want no female who's busted up by thugs. As soon as it comes out of your mouth, you already had sex with one person. That's it. That's the end. He's gonna think about that. It's not about, if you want to call it insecurity, everybody's insecure. God damn it. You insecure and shit because you're getting older. So you want to settle down with that man. Inexcusable. Okay? But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say about that. Those are the jobs that you're going to have to do. Doesn't matter how well a dick you sucking. Okay? Because there's something that he's going to say. Most time, you're not going to agree with it. Polygyny is key. And you ain't going to be able to work with that. Oh, it's just me and him. I said, hell no, it's not going to be just you and him. He's an alpha. I told my wife that shit. You see my Ethiopian wife? I told my wife, I said, let me get your sister. We're going to work together with something here. She didn't want to hear. I said, so she want to do her own thing. So I got a plan behind the plan. And so I ain't going to worry about that shit. Her fuck up. Now she's about to be homeless. I can't take care of her. I hope some men pick her up or something like that. That's what you know what they say. A one man's trash is another man's treasure. Let that beta alpha take care of her. I ain't got to worry about that shit. My daughter's gonna come back to me. I ain't worried about that. I'm thinking about future. I'm playing chess, motherfucker. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. You know, you bitches and whores, okay, and niggas and motherfuckers. That's a fact. Okay. Other than that, I'm out of here. And if you're sensitive, get the hell out of here. I don't really like sensitive people, man. I despise them, okay? Because they don't have a sense of personality. I made a video about that, too. The correlation between sensitive people and people who don't know how to take a joke and all sorts of crazy shit. I just don't like them, okay? Just get out of the page. Don't listen to me. All right? And that's all I really wanted to say. Peace.